Hi, good evening. This is Jeph 316, Jeph Oluwagbemiga, coming live again on Love DNA. It's a great experience working on this little project. The feedback has been wonderful, and there's still more to do, really. And I appreciate the fact that you are always following. The other time I couldn't come up on Wednesday because there was there's a need to save a life, and I had to sacrifice coming up on this show so that I can help those people. It was very critical, so I couldn't do what I needed to do on Wednesday. But I'm here today. Today's Friday. Thank you very much for tuning in. So today I'd like to talk about marriage material. I quickly there's something I just shared on my Facebook profile now. Who is a marriage material? What qualifies him or her as a marriage material? The last time I came, I spoke on the need for us to start encouraging people to have a documented prenuptial agreement. Nobody responded, but actually it's something that is not that still has questions around it, because I'm not sure people will accept that, especially those of us who are Christians. But there's nothing wrong in documenting your agreement so that it can be like a check. It's not actually going to be 100% foolproof, but let it be done. Let it be known that something was at least documented. Okay, that's by the way. Today we're talking about who is a marriage material. Those of you who are married, good for you. Thank you. God bless you. And those who are not yet married, you still have opportunity to review whatever thing you're going to see today and try to get yourself in proper picture. And for those who are already married, it's not late. You can still fine-tune what you have. Whatever the situation of the marriage, God is in control. Things can work better. In fact, my happiness and the reason why I'm doing this is to ensure that we have wonderful homes. Yes, there's small tips that we need to do that, and I believe you can make it work. Marriage is not rocket science, really. It's just following simple instructions. I mean it's going to work if you follow simple instructions. Thank you for those that are online today. So let me quickly go to it. I want to define who a marriage material is this way. There's something I wrote here. I said the marriage material is that amiable, God-fearing man or woman, desirable to befriend, with potentials and willingness to go all the way with you in the marathon walk called marriage. That person is amiable, meaning that you are attracted to that person. Don't let anybody deceive you. Attraction is key in marriage. Don't let anybody deceive you that no, you don't need to be attracted to that person. You don't need to be attracted. Just go and marry. You'll be attracted. No, you need it. I'm telling you, so that you don't just marry somebody like, you know what happened between Jacob, Leah, and Rachel. Jacob never loved Leah. It was like Leah was forced on him. He went ahead to marry Rachel that he actually wanted to get married to. And all the while he struggled, and it was like a struggle for Leah to force himself on Jacob. I'm sure you don't want that kind of marriage. So, that person must be amiable, God-fearing. We're going to talk about God-fearing later. Desirable to befriend. Desirable to be a friend. Because friendship is very, very key in relationship and in marriage. If you marry somebody with whom you have friendly a connection, it's a lot easier for you when you get married. Yeah, because what do friends do? Friends talk, friends gist, friends share secret. They don't betray each other. So if you get somebody like that and you finally get married to that person, it can be a lot easier than somebody you are actually not friendly with. You understand? I keep saying here that God leads his people, and when God leads you, it definitely leads you aright. You understand? God will definitely lead you aright when he leads you, and God is still leading his own people in his own way. And for those who are listening, God is still leading them. For those who are not listening, God is still leading, and God is not going to force his opinion on anybody. So that person must have potentials and willingness to go all the way with you in the marathon walk called marriage. Let me take it again now. The marriage material is that amiable person, God-fearing man or woman, desirable to befriend, with potentials and willingness. Potentials are good, but they are not enough without willingness to go all the way with you in the marathon work called marriage. Last Friday last week, yes, exactly 1 week ago, my wife and I celebrated our 22nd anniversary, and we came online to share one or two tips that has helped us for 22 years. So that person must be ready to work with you on this marathon journey called marriage. It's not a sprint. It's not a quick dash. It is a slow, steady for as many years as it's going to take. You wouldn't know how long it's going to take. It's going to be it's a marathon. You understand? So that person must be amiable, must be God-fearing, must be desirable to be of a friend, must have potentials, must have willingness. 5 key things there to go all the way with you in your marital marathon. So that person must be, that's my definition of a marriage material. So today let me just talk about God-fearing. As a family systems enhancement coach, I see a lot of people on daily basis, you understand, on daily basis. And if I ask ladies, especially ladies, what kind of man do you want to marry? They say, oh, a God-fearing man. If I ask men, sometimes they just say, well, it must be attractive. Men rarely put that God-fearing unless you start, they put it, but normally it's not often the first thing they mention. But every woman wants a God-fearing man. And sometimes I ask the woman, who is a God-fearing man? Sincerely, only few people have been able to satisfactorily answer or define who a God-fearing man is. So today I'd like to just give an idea of who I think a God-fearing man is. A God-fearing man is someone who, man or woman now, because it's necessary that you have a God-fearing man or woman in marriage, in dating or courtship or in marriage. A God-fearing man is someone who genuinely loves God. He's not a religious person. He's not the one that does kalabash, and then is fornicating. The one that does kalabosh, and then is beating somebody. You understand? Not that kind of person. He must genuinely love God. He's not this kalabosh that makes somebody to be a Christian. There's a difference between a religious person and a Christian. Christian is not a religion. They are two different things. That's not our topic today. So that person must genuinely love God. If he genuinely loves God, he's going to love another human being. He's going to do exactly what Jesus said, that if you should love each other. And if you don't love a God that you have not seen, how will you love even a human being that you cannot see? So definitely you must be able to love God. Then he must be loyal to God. When he loves God, he's loyal to him. He's not going to betray God. And when he or she is loyal to God, he's going to be loyal to you. If he loves God, he's going to be loyal to God, meaning that he's not going to betray God, like this song we sing, I won't trade you for silver or gold. A God-fearing man or woman will not trade you for silver or gold. A God-fearing man is not going to trade you off for his mother or for her father, for her mother. He's not going to put you down and trample over you because of his relatives. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. A God-fearing man or woman is not going to put his husband or put her husband or his wife to shame in the presence of the family. You're not going to be messing her up or messing up when everybody's there. If you actually love God and you love her and love him, you're not going to mess him up or mess her up. Then a God-fearing person is somebody who honors God and treats the spouse with mutual respect. I say the first point, the person must love God, genuinely love God, must be loyal to God, must honor God. So when he honors God or she honors God, honoring you is easy. Honoring you is it's like autopilot. If he loves God genuinely, loyal to God genuinely, wholeheartedly, and he honors God with due reference, he's going to treat you with mutual respect. In fact, with godly respect. Number 4, that person must be honest with you and tell truth at all times. He does not tell truth alternately. He tells the truth every now and then. Every now and then there's a need to say something. The God-fearing man or woman tells the truth every time. So if the God-fearing man that you think you know, or somebody profess to be a God-fearing man and is not telling the truth at all times, his love for God is still is inconclusive. Let me just use that INEC balance is not conclusive. Then last point I'd like to make before I go into a few things is that God-fearing man or woman must prefer you to other available alternatives. I feel sad when I hear men and women saying, I don't want to marry you before, if not that that other person did not talk on time, I will marry that person. I just use you as a second chance, as a second option. That's a very wrong thing to say. That's an unkind thing to say. And let me say this. I think I've said this before, and I said that don't ever blame your spouse, don't ever blame your spouse or call them derogatory names. If you call them derogatory names, you're only saying that while you are making your choice, you couldn't think properly, because your wife, your spouse, or your husband, your spouse, or the person you are dealing with now is the evidence of your ability to make a choice in the midst of the options left to you. Because at that time you had options, but with the wisdom you had at that time, level of your understanding, you have picked this person and chosen him or her as your spouse. So if you keep saying this person is an idiot, that means at that time you are choosing, you are not wise enough and you chose an idiot. That means like times. I say like times gather together. What is it now? The bird of the same feather flock together. So at that time, if the person you chose, you are calling her foolish, you are calling him foolish now. That means at that time you are also foolish to have picked somebody who is foolish like you. So don't ever call your spouse derogatory names. That see this idiot. I don't know some idiots I married. So that means that time you are thinking you're actually idiotic in making your choices. That's what it means. So you should not use wrong and foul languages against on each other. So let me run through that again. You must genuinely love God. You must be loyal to God. She must be loyal to God. You must honor God, and must be honest with you at all times, and must prefer you to the other alternatives available. But definitely at every point in your life, I'm telling you, you're going to be having men and women who might appeal to you more than your husband. Write it down. I'm not being religious, I'm just being factual. And you're going to see women, maybe in your place of work or whatever, that are attractive to you more than your wife. And you need to reset your brain to stick your mind to the person that you have chosen to marry. You need to do what? Reset your mind to stick to the person that you have married. So today, I'm talking about who is a marriage material. And I just picked one point, God-fearing. And I try to explain God-fearing now. Not a religious person, but somebody who actually understand who God is. Not this kababosh kind of person that whose life is nothing to write home about. It's not that person that's going to cajole you and tell you lies and build skyscraper of lies for you. But the truth is also that you cannot identify who a God-fearing person is if you are not God-fearing yourself. You can't identify what you don't know. So you also need to be on that same page. So being marriage material means that first you must have respect, must have interaction with the creator of marriage. I'm going to stop here. My name is Jeph Oluwagbemiga, Jeph316. That's my brand name. I'd like to appreciate everybody that's online with me today. Chidi Agbaraji, Chipepeta, Ogbonaya, Eke. Thank you. Moribekom Lafe. That's interesting. Davis Nwachuko, Kunle Adeni, Bumi Egbeyemi. Thank you, everybody. Dr. D. Pastor Femikola Ole. Wonderful. Janet Oyelami. Praise Agada. Thank you very much, Alex Odedi, Don Prasi, Dr. Fasomi. Thank you, everybody. Mudipo Ogunremi on that today. Thank you so much, everybody. I'd like to hang up here. I will talk to you again next in a few days' time. That should be on Wednesday. Please share this, and let's throw this thing around. If you need counseling, or you need counseling, or you need training, marital training, we do pre and post marital training. You can easily get me on 0803-400-8444. 0803-400-8444. Yeah, that's actually my direct line. I wish I have another line that can be dropping here. So we do trainings for people, individuals, for groups, for churches, for individuals who have counseling needs. And you see, you don't have to wait until you have challenges before you seek counseling. Counseling does not mean you have a problem. It only means that there's something you need to understand. And there's nothing called failure. It's only called a feedback on how to do things better. God bless you. Thank you very much. Bye.